understand that everything the Kardashian-Jenner clan does usually has something behind it. And even if they have a big story, they spin it as much as they possibly can to be in their favor. That I get. But I think that this really is the real deal. And it is very sad to think that people don't believe Bruce and what he's going through. But the time that you take your family and you sell yourself to be on a vapid, fake reality show about your family, to me, you lose all credibility of being taken seriously. So sadly for me, I think if this is true, Bruce would have been an amazing role model for the transgender community. But I think being a part of the Kardashian clan has really made him just a joke. And sadly, he missed that. He missed that opportunity.
Vanessa.
And as someone who works in entertainment news, I check my own sources. And so I'm not saying that I wouldn't be supportive
Vanessa,
and I'm not on board.
You're saying we don't check our sources?
No, I'm not saying that. But at the end of the day, until I hear it from Bruce Jenner himself, I am not going to go around telling this man's story and believing everything I hear from someone else.
Everyone is a source. Sit down when he gets paid for it.
And when he gives me the sit down, I'll applaud him and I'll say, go Bruce.
Supposedly, Sam, he's had a sit down with Diane Sawyer. Is that not right? Yeah.
And you know what? Good for him. You know what? I don't think he's a joke. I do understand that surrounding the Kardashian clan, but he is his own entity. He also comes from this incredible Olympic background, okay? And I think with him, I think that the media has been really harsh. I think it's okay for people to ask questions. Yes, of course, with his change of appearance. I do not think it's a publicity stunt. Are you kidding me, Vanessa? But I will say, I do not like reading headlines like, quote, dude looks like a lady. Okay, that is horrendous because now is the time to treat somebody like this. Just because you're in the public eye doesn't mean that we can't treat him with compassion. It doesn't mean that we can't treat him with respect because this is a delicate situation and it will set a precedent for others who are also going through this type of experience.
I 100% agree with you on that. But I'm saying that as a part of this empire, like Vanessa's saying, we have to wonder. We wonder what is behind this. What's going on?
Is this just? Of course.
But I'm just thinking he would. It's so sad. He would have been such a good role model for this with his great background of being such a good speaker and having this wonderful history, but is being tainted by being a part of that family who we all know are publicity mongers. It's probably the nicest word I can think of. They are out for one thing, and that's publicity. So I actually feel bad for Bruce that he has to go through this with that family in the shadow.
I think it'll be a great example.
Doing a show about it too.
Well,
it's surprising that he's doing it.
Maybe he is, but
I
think history will be kind to this. I believe that when we look back, once he does sit down, as Vanessa asks, and he tells us his story, we will look back on this and go, you know, the way he did this, the way he allowed us to see him slowly get more comfortable with his transition, which is how you handle this kind of thing. He allowed us to get more comfortable with it till that point at which he decided to reveal the whole story. We all are much more comfortable with this story at that point, as opposed to going into hiding and then all of a sudden showing up as a new person. That would have been a shock. And that you would have been claiming that the Kardashians was completely behind that as well, Vanessa.